Uh, Nick, Masaki Iwasa's directorial debut Mind Game is just one big shitpost. That's the review. That's improv, you see. Okay. As the brazen otaku gonzo journalist that I am, I stuck to the gonzo and thought, whoa, wouldn't it be crazy if I drop acid and watch Mind Game? Well, thank God I had two other sober fellas to hold me back because, holy shit, this anime is the best type of shitpost. It's the type of shitposting that gets reviewers to give it high praise for its brazen use of truly unhinged animation, all the while reminding us that we are all but pawns in the cyclic misery called life. If you know one thing about this movie, it's most likely the fact that it's trippy as hell. While yes, this is an art house anime, you know it's gonna want to flex its postmodern storytelling by showing us in the most roundabout way how a character feels. At its core, Mind Game is actually as shallow as one of those motivational posters. But I think that's only where the strength of Mind Game begins. It's not necessarily a mind game plot-wise, but it is everywhere else. The flat message that is outright dangled over the viewers' heads, reminding us to live our lives as felt through the animation at its most basic. But seeing how Yuasa handled the primal instincts of a man's will to do anything just drives the anime into shitpost territory. It's not about how you feel, it's about the characters, the images produced by their psyches that we try to comprehend but just can't, becomes the forefront as the animators went all out in making basic emotions as obtuse as humanly possible. Perhaps us grasping straws are what the characters feel. I mean, they may be stuck inside a whale and may be going insane, but all that's important is the visceral animations that truly portray what they actually feel. Okay, at this point, it feels like you may have grasped all that you can with Mind Game, especially with its absurd premise and uninspired message. But then Mind Game decides to play the life game, and not only comment about the good of living your life to its fullest, but also remind us that we are all insignificant. We all play our parts in our own mind game. Hell, that's all expressed in the ending scene, quite masterfully. Okay, so I feel too lazy to properly record this, so I'm basically just gonna add also the fact that, like any good psychedelic piece of work, Mind Game is really good at making you trip the fuck out and then pulling you back into reality. It's not it's at first it may seem like the generic haha, postmodern, hey, this is a movie, you're watching a movie type tongue-in-cheek reaction, but it's more like the pulling you back to reality because, hey, yes, you are watching a movie, but after this you should go out, live your life, enjoy the excitement that the characters are feeling, the fact that these characters are actually feeling, alive. Okay. Nick, Masaki Iwasa's directorial debut Mind Game is just one big shitpost. Yan na yung review. At ang joke dito ay ako ay magtatagalog na sa isang half at yung mga puti akala nila nire-review ko pa rin yung yung Mind Game, pero hindi naman. Nakakatuwa, di ba? Isang malaking shitpost lang to, di ba? Dito ako nagtatagalog at kung nagtatagalog ka rin, kamusta ka na? Sober demi-fiend here, and I'm here to just say that I was writing this under the influence of LSD, and now you guys know why you guys should not do drugs. And since I thought it was gonna be funny to do half of the review in Tagalog, as soon as I was sobering up, I thought, wow, this is stupid, just drop the video, and now here I am trying to explain myself. I'm too lazy to really want to, hit the reset button, but Okay. Nick, Masaki Iwasa's directorial debut Mind Game is just one big shitpost. Okay, I feel like I've been here before. Yeah, Mind Game is one of those movies that really needs to be experienced to be understood. Iwasa is a master at cranking up emotions with more subdued scenes than numbing your mind with psychedelic tangents. But to be frank, I have a feeling we are just getting trolled by him, so he can have a good excuse to flex his skills. But to be frank, it's a pretty fucking good excuse. It's not surprising that finding another anime like this is a hard task, but to be frank, watching Mind Game reminded me more of Ralph Bakshi's American Pop. It's different plot-wise and morals-wise, as American Pop is more about generational burdens and is more or less a downer. But when it comes to animating psychedelic tangents with transitions so visually insane, you still won't believe what you saw even if you just saw it stuff and stuff and stuff. American Pop and Mind Game are quite similar. To be frank, the best way to explain this is that both movies feel like loosely connected music videos. To be frank, I've been saying to be frank a lot. To be frank, there is a lot of repetition in this video.